Hello everybody, it's Raven again, and I am here with Ghent and his, it looks like dry dock. So man, tell me all about it.
Okay, so as faction leader here lately, I've been trying to do some battleships and frigates, but it seems like I spend more time doing scaffolding than actually working on my ships. So I just decided, well, I got this POS ship, I'm going to drag here to the lineup, and then I'll just build a scaffolding around it.
Nice. Yeah, well, it works. So let's take a look here. So which part are we reviewing, the scaffolding or the ship?
I don't care. It's you can call the ship a POS and scaffolding, a speed build, but I just have fun doing it.
Definitely. Well, that's kind of the whole point. Although I will say the one thing about the ship, wedges.
Oh yeah, I need wedges bad.
Yeah.
But the thing I try to do in game is keep it real, because I'm not spawning in any blocks. I'm not doing anything single player. Everything I build for the Drunken Pirates is everything harvested in game. Like we build it in the factories, or I get it from a planet, or I get it from a station or a pirate station.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would suggest obviously doing that, but I would also widen out the neck that you have for the tower. It looks like you're almost already planning to do that. I can't really tell. Like, let's see if you can see my core. Like this whole area right here. If you...
Yeah, sorry, let me jump out and come meet you.
Sure. Yeah, because like it's like you've got this wide base, and then this really thin little neck, and then a big observation area. But if you go right, if you can see my core, if you widen it out to essentially this whole area, I think it'll look more correct, for lack of a better term.
You mean on the top or the bottom of the neck?
The whole neck itself, just widen it out to the back of to this little line here, and just extend it down at the same angle over here, and just bring that, or not widen, but lengthen, I guess. So have it come back. I was thinking widen because I was looking at it from a different angle. But just so that it looks like it's going to hold on to that thing even if it gets shot a couple times. Because one would hope that it would hold on to the top, even if it got shot a couple times. So basically take the wall right here, this back wall, and bring it out a little bit. Or bring it back.
Yeah, like, I see what you're saying. Like, kind of bring the base of the neck wider, make a bit more with the ship.
Yeah, and even towards the top a little bit, so it actually looks like it's solidly on there.
Yep.
Like, yeah, you can shoot at it, but it ain't coming off, buddy.
One thing I would like to do with this is, if missiles get patched eventually to where they have a normal vector or initial speed vector coming straight out of the missile pod.
They will on the next build, and they move much faster.
Awesome. So you can see the red boxes or tubes, well, they're going to be missile tubes, launch tubes, vertical launch tubes, and I kind of wanted 2 more of them, or 4 more of them back here, but I think I'll sacrifice those to make the neck wider, like you said.
Yeah, it might end up it'll help the overall shape. Other than that, wedges. Like,
by the way, come in close here and get a look at my skin.
Alright, hold on. Ah, very nice. Very nice.
Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Arr!
Very nice, can't lie. Alright, well, let's check out what you got on.
Yeah, come inside. My derpy door here.
Well, it's just got to keep people like Yelby in his cambot out, so you're golden there.
And like I said, I just need more. I need to go harvest more doors from somewhere.
Yeah, they're kind of
tricky.
Those are tricky to come by, won't lie. But yeah, it looks
So
like...
I'm working on the interior. How I do a ship's interior is I start with the reactor. I want a really solid reactor with tons of regen that's going to handle thrusters and turrets, especially all the power demands of the guns. So I've watched some of the tutorials, and I try to take the reactor, the entire dimension of the ship, and then make it symmetrical with one block in between to try to give me the maximum regen that I can.
Right.
Pretty much the rest of the space is going to be shields, a little bit of power tank, maybe some jammers, some cloakers. And if I get an interior, the interior is going to be pretty limited. Sadly, I hate to disappoint you, but
it's all good. Certain ships are good for interiors, like they're built to be able to handle interiors well. But this general design, no offense, it's just not really conducive to a heavy interior because you're not going to get a lot of stats out of it, unfortunately. And you need to strike that balance. So with this one, you have a core room and like a bridge up top, and I mean, that's what you're gonna get, and maybe one or two other small rooms if you're lucky.
Yeah, this small of a ship, it's pretty much all stats is what I'm gonna have to go for.
Well, and I mean, it's also the width or the I guess the height in here. I mean, it's not conducive to a super interior. And it's nothing against the ship, it's just that's the general shape that you're working with, so let's be honest here.
Although if I take your suggestion to widen the neck, I can take a line of reactors up all the way to the top of the neck, to the top of the cockpit, and get a lot more regen out of it.
Yep. And then you'll free up more space down in the bottom to possibly put in a room or two. The other thing you can do is easily put in a gravity elevator to just shoot straight up through the neck. Doesn't even have to be big, it can actually be a 1 block wide or a 1 block gravity elevator if it's a straight shot. It's a little bit tricky to do those without getting stuck, but you can do it. But yeah, this has some potential.
I need to get rid of a derpy flex light here.
Well, it's kind of helpful to have because you can't see crap up here, no offense. It's just, yeah, it's kind of hard to see. That being said, I will say, having a badass captain's chair up here, that would be a plus. Maybe that's just me, but I think having an awesome captain's chair up here and king of all your survey, hopefully survey while not being able to be seen or fucked with.
The cockpit is kind of temporary there, but yeah, basically like right where you and I are standing, that'll be chair, control table. I saw in a tutorial, guy kind of built his weapons modules and everything into like a control table, and that was awesome. I love that. So that's going to be plop right there.
Nice. Definitely looking forward to that one.
And then you can actually see the weapons modules as you're looking out from the cockpit view in the ship. I like that a lot. I
like that a lot too. That's smart. I might have to do it. I've done something kind of like that, but I tend to, on my bigger ships, I have individual like weapons desks and stuff like that. So it's sort of, and I tend to be building much bigger ships these days. So with a few exceptions, I did build a tiny little fighter, or 3 the other day. But it's me. What are you gonna do? All right. Well, this thing's pretty cool. Can't lie. Believe it or not, I mean, it's still kind of rough, obviously, but I think it could actually turn out to be kind of cool. The other thing you might think about doing, simply because this is more a stylistic, I guess submarine style. If you add some black lines, almost not so much like racing stripes, but like almost ribbing lines down it, it may make it look a little bit less blobby. Not that it's, because of, it'll make it just stand out a little bit more. So like if you did like a line, symmetrical or whatever, running like this, just straight down, here and there, or a little pattern.
Yeah, I like the idea of some ribbing, but then I also like diagonal lines a lot. And so if you see where I'm standing, And then we're going to have a diagonal line going like this.
Well, you can easily get the two to
Just,
cross,
yeah,
right?
diagonal line straight across the stitch. Very, very asymmetrical.
Okay. Well, that sounds pretty cool too. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of weird shaped lines. I have them on all of my ships, with very, very few exceptions. So, but yeah, this is looking. Yeah, wedge it. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, once that happens, this thing is gonna pop out so much more. You might want to get, especially for the bottom, I saw some pentas and tetras will probably help you. I think it was the bottom. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, the bottom looks like a sailor's beard.
Yeah, a little bit. I know, because I used to have one of those. Actually, I've kind of got one of those going on right now, can't lie. I guess it helps that I actually, have spent a fair portion of my life on ships. So maybe I have an excuse? I don't know. Anyway, that being said, I'm liking the ship. I'm looking forward to seeing more out of it. However, I do have a lot more to get to, so I'm gonna probably have to call it here.
No problem. I was hoping this would be a fast one for you. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Arr!
And thanks for showing me your ship. Hoping to see you pirating the space seas, and I may join you on one of those pirating missions sometime in the future. So, with that, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you again next time.